Well, good morning, everyone. I think today we're going to make it an easy one. I'm just going to do this Alquimia coffee from Puerto Rico, and this is the gold honey sun-dried. The ones where it's fermented for the most part. They do a full fermented bean, but I think they do it at the end of the season, so I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that. I'm going to try to get a bag of that when it happens. But as of right now, this is as close as I can get without going over. Technically, I guess I could go look, but this just seems to be wonderful. It was great in my AeroPress. I've not tried it in the pour over yet, so we're going to do that today. Maybe if the paper will cooperate. All right, so 30. Oh gosh, just it smells chocolatey. I'm gonna do about 30 grams of coffee. 281. Nice, good enough. I'm going to turn that into a powder. I'm gonna do it about 15. 17. Why not? We'll do it about a 17. This stuff grinds really well. All right, what do we got? Nice sweet smelling hint of medium roast, but very sweet smelling, delicious smelling coffee. I bought another pound, and then with that I bought a pound of their regular medium roast coffee. Because this is a specialty coffee. It says on the label. But I also bought a medium roast, just traditional. And then I got their cherries. So they dry the cherries that they peel off of these, and then you can make tea with them apparently. So I'm excited to give that a try. That'll be really fun. 30 grams of coffee. I'm gonna do about 400 grams of water. We'll start with 100 grams in to get it blooming, and then we'll go from there. Got a little ways to go. Went to see Into the Spider-Verse this weekend. Highly recommend it. It's very good. I really liked it. Very enjoyable. The style is just incredible, and they just went hog wild, and it's just such an amalgamation of so many different wonderful things, and it's just a great movie. Very visually appealing. The music is wonderful. The writing is great. Definitely highly recommend. Without spoiling anything, definitely highly recommend if you get a chance. I guess the next movie that's coming out, what is it? It's but I can't. Well, Indiana Jones is coming out, I think, this month, which I'm hoping, hoping beyond hope that it'll be better than the Crystal Skull, which some people still like, which is great. Cool. Did not like it myself. I've only seen it like once in the theater. And then, that's just the kind of the way it is. If you see it once and you get the gist of it and you don't want to see it again, that's kind of it. But with The Wrath of Khan, I watch it and then I watch it over again and I watch it over again and I watch it over again, just because it's just that dramatic and fun for me. And, some movies are fun, some movies aren't. And once is enough for some movies. So, okay, where are we at again? I'm checking again. 160. Okay. Anything else going on? My aunt gave me her Sony Handycam, and all of her, so it's a bunch of Christmas and Easter things. So like Christmas of 2002 up until Christmas of like 2015, she's been using this Handycam, which is absolutely fantastic. It's gotten its money's worth out of it, I would assume. There's an old Disney one on there, it's hilarious because she's looking through it and then she'll forget that it's on and then she'll have it on, and there's like 10-15 minutes of it just looking at her shoulder because she's got it hanging from around her neck and it's like against her shoulder, and it's just her walking down. And then they go to Animal Kingdom, and she's trying to zoom in on all of the animals while they're on that jungle, not the boat ride, but they're in the Jeep, I guess. It's a Jeep. I've never been to that park, so I don't know. But and everything's bouncing, but she's got it zoomed in, so it's not only is it bouncing, but it's bounced to zoom in, which is even worse. So it's hilarious. It's great. It's really funny. I guess I don't know if they've had that particular Sony Handycam. Maybe they just had a different version that played the same cassettes a long time ago, and then they bought this newer one. The newer one seems nice. I mean, it's not newer. I don't know how old it is, but it still works. All the plugs work. They didn't have any batteries in the thing, which is probably a good idea because those batteries have gone flat. I remember when Granddad gave me his old Handycam to pull stuff off of to look at, and none of those batteries work. It was all flat. I had to actually buy an adapter that fit into the battery compartment that ran a plug out of it. That's how that went. So it still worked really well, but you know, it's like a wire going down from the plug up into the camera, and it's like a little scary. All right, so we're gonna do about 100 grams of water to start with, as per normal, with a 400 gram pour over. Get it nice and wet. Ooh, a little bit too much there. It's okay. Get a spoon out. Not much else going on though. I'll try to do some. I know that I've been kind of slacking a little bit. The last couple of weeks have been a little weird. I guess I didn't start a timer, did I? I'll go for about 10 seconds here and then I'll pour. Or I did the shelf dusting last week. I got stuff like that in, but I got them in under the wire because I was preoccupied with other things, and about 250. And then but I got them finished, so I'll probably have to do the same thing this week, and I'll have to figure out how to catch myself up by. Luckily, all of the shelves left, except for maybe like one, are short little compact little things. So it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, the hardest part really is doing the montage stuff, and when everything is a lot shorter, I can't use as much of the music as I want to, because the music library for YouTube is pretty great, and I found some staples that I really like to have and in the video itself, and it's, you know, kind of sad because I want to include it all because oh shoot, I kind of screwed up there, didn't I? I want to include the majority of it, but you know, with these shorter ones, it's a little bit more difficult. And I try to get fancier with the dusting of the shelf just so I can include just that much more. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I was thinking about going into the tubs, because I had to buy some new ones for the XO6 boxes, because I don't want to throw those away. I want to throw those away. The collector's item, blah, 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 whatever. Somebody's going to need them someday. But I want to, I think I want to go through some of those boxes and just pull stuff out and be like, hey, look at that. It'll be harder to do like musical montages, which is kind of sad because that's really what I enjoy about making them, but I'll figure something out. It's always a work in progress. I don't know what I'm doing ever. So it's always a work in progress. It's always trying to figure something out. It's just such a nice little smell. It's, like I said, it's a very sweet smell, almost chocolatey. Not like bitter chocolates, but more like a Hershey morsels. You know, like the cookie, the semi-sweets. That was about was almost about 3.5 minutes. So, all right. It's almost like a little bit of a red color, isn't it? A little bit of a reddish brown. That is about 400 grams of water. You lose quite a bit in the transition, so that might be, I don't know, I should have measured it before I put it in the cup. Actually, that would be kind of, I don't want to do it backwards because this doesn't have a lip on it and I don't want to lose it. So we'll just, I'll just pour it all over my hand and lose a couple ounces. That makes sense, right? Oh dear. All right, so we'll give or take a couple ounces here, but I want to see how much we got out. Sometimes that's interesting. We put 400 grams in, minus about, 3-4 grams over there in the sink. Like I said, you lose a little bit in the translation. And I see we've lost quite a bit there. But like I said, there's probably, what was the percentage? 75 to 80% water out is pretty good for extraction, something like that. So, that's not, that's sticky. We'll wet it and we'll see if we can get it off. Must be some kind of fruity juice. So, need to look at that. All right, so yeah, so minus what we kind of dribbled out over here, I'd say that that's pretty accurate, give or take. So yeah, about 75 to 80% of the water, you get that out of what you put in, is my understanding, because the coffee absorbed a bunch of water, and then you lose a bunch of water to, steam coming out and all of those other little factors. There's water in the paper. The paper is saturated, so it's got a lot of water in it. There's a lot of different factors. There's even maybe just a little bit left in the bottom here. That didn't do anything. So that is the cup of coffee right there. I don't know. Today, for some reason, I'm feeling a little jumbled. It's weird. My head's a little funny. I feel fine. It's just a little fuzzy. It's weird. Weird day. Sometimes that happens. I don't think I slept very well last night. So let's. Such a nice coffee. This sweetness is just so nice. It's wonderful. It's sweet. It's got a little bit of a semi-sweet morsel chocolatey hit to it. It's got a wonderful, nice, fruity at the front end of it that just opens everything up. Yeah, it's super nice coffee. I'll link again the website in the bottom down there. If you feel like you want to try something new, different, and fun, definitely that. And like I said, I've got their medium roast coming. I've got another bag of this coming. And then I've got their coffee cherries, which is supposed to be made into tea, coming. So that'll be a fun little experiment. And when that arrives, I'll probably do that first. We can see how we'll go through the instructions and see how we're supposed to do it. I'm sure there's a lot of steeping involved, and I do have my small little French press that we can do that steeping in. So since I think it's only really had milk in it, and I've washed it out thoroughly. Anyway, so that's Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday, which is normally how it happens. So we'll do some more stuff tomorrow. I'll pick a coffee out of there, and we'll figure out what we want to do with it. Maybe I'll do a French press tomorrow. Why not? Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow, and I'll go downstairs, drink this coffee that is absolutely fantastic. It's funny when you go from like, you do the coffee on Wednesday, and then you kind of skip a couple of days, and then you come back to it, and the taste is just, And I don't know, there's just something about the taste. It's so much brighter, it's so much more vibrant. It's like you can taste everything and all at once, and it's just a really nice feeling. So have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Be safe. Bye.